What is up, Pokemon Go family? It is your boy TheGoulGuy back at you guys yet again with another video, and today is freaking April Fool's Day on Pokemon Go, and we are finally going to look at what exactly Niantic / Scopely has cooked up for us in Pokemon Go. And it looks like we actually have Pokeballs on the map, which is freaking awesome. It's reminiscent to essentially the OG Pokemon days. Not even OG, really. I mean, even in the newer Pokemon games, when you pick up a Pokeball, essentially it could either be a actual Pokeball or it can actually be a Pokemon in disguise. That's essentially what's happening today, where essentially if you pick up any one of these Pokeballs on the map, they can be either Voltorb, so a Voltorb, and I believe Hisuian Voltorb, and as well can also be Hisuian Stunfisk and Fungus. Essentially, I believe those are all the essential Pokemon. And I believe they all can be shiny eligible except for the evolutions, which is nice. And as well, you are going to be able to actually pick up actual Pokeballs. So basically, what we have here, we have 3 Pokeballs here. The Pokeballs you can also catch are the regular Pokeball, Great Ball, and Ultra Ball. So essentially, with these 3 Pokeballs, what we see right here in front of us, let's see what we end up getting. First Pokeball is an actual Pokeball. Look at that. It didn't disappear on my screen. I don't know why, but anyway. Going on to the next one, let's see what we get. And it is a Fungus. There we go. Bonus, I mean, it is great that we actually get Funguses within the wild as well, just because of course they are Stardust boosted, so definitely a necessity to actually catch these Funguses so we can actually get some Stardust, and I definitely need some Stardust. Okay, so definitely good that we actually have this event. For some reason these balls are not disappearing still, but either who, they typically disappear. For whatever reason, they're glitched on mine. We're gonna catch the next one, and it's a Electrode. As I said, these can be the evolved form of the Voltorbs as well, which is nice. If I can catch this one, geez, but the evolved forms I don't believe can be shiny. But if you did get an evolved form one that is shiny, definitely let me know down below. We got a 1287 in it. It's horrible in terms of IVs. Unfortunate. It looks like the one that actually, yeah, it looks like that one disappeared, but everything else did not, which is very weird, very strange. But anyways, what we're gonna do, we're gonna walk around the park and actually see if we can find any more of these Pokeballs. I'll let you guys know if I find a shiny, and as well Spotlight Hour should be at 6 o'clock. We still don't know what exactly Spotlight Hour is gonna be, but if I can assume, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just these Pokeballs around the park here. So that would be cool to actually see a whole bunch of Pokeballs throughout this whole park, but we'll have to see what happens at 6. Let me get to the grind and I'll let you guys know what I find. Alright, so walking through the park here, essentially I did not find anything crazy through the balls just yet. I do have a cluster here, which we will check out here shortly, but I did pick up a random Ghastly. Every time I see a Ghastly, have to pick it up, right? Essentially picked up a random Ghastly. Guess what the IVs are? A freaking 96% Ghastly. Let's go! I love when I get random good IVs on a Pokemon I just enjoy catching. Love to see it, love to see it. But let's see what these balls are. Are they going to be anything important? Shinies? No, it is going to be a Voltorb. We're going to catch that real quick. But yes, unfortunately, haven't found any shinies just yet. Just Voltorbs, Electrodes. Haven't even found a Hisuian Voltorb yet, which is unfortunate. Ooh, good, decent PvP IVs. Can't be mad at that. We got a Stunfisk for the first time. Let's go. We're going to catch that real quick. See what the IVs are. I am not... Today has been a good day. I don't know what it is. I'm going to show you guys. I did catch some shinies earlier today that are freaking sick. I'm not going to lie. They're freaking sick. Stunfisk, not good. Get this last ball. Let's see what it is. And another Stunfisk. Let's catch that. See if it's good IVs and all. But yes, I got some really cool shinies, bro. I cannot wait to show you guys. But I'll show you guys right after 6 to see exactly what we get for this Spotlight Hour. But I'm struggling catching this one, so let me catch that real quick. I'll let you guys know. Well, if it is good IVs, I'll show you guys, but if not, you won't see it anyway. But yeah, let me concentrate on catching this. All right, so we are now back into the car. Essentially did my walk around the park, my route anyway. Essentially didn't find anything crazy, and that Stunfisk unfortunately was not the best whatsoever. Also too, I'm sorry if I said, I think I called it a Hisuian. It's actually a Galarian Stunfisk. I'm sorry, my bad, my ignorance. I keep getting the actual regionals mixed up for some reason. But anyway, yeah, Galarian Stunfisk was not the greatest, and we did not find any shinies, unfortunately. But we do have a Shadow right here, Shadow Nidorino. Anyway, we have a Shadow Pokemon here that we are going to start raiding here while we still have about 2 minutes until the spotlight hour starts up. So let's go ahead and get this done real quick. Should not take us too long. Nidorino, there it is, Nidorino. Let's get this done real quick, and yeah, let's see if we get a shiny. That would be amazing. This shiny is freaking amazing, and if I can get a Shadow shiny, oh my god, that would be sick. But anyway, let's do this. All right, so we got it down. It was holding on to dear life literally, because yeah, it was holding on to dear life, and that was kind of weird because, I mean, it's a baby Pokemon, so I don't understand why I was doing it. I literally hit it with a Precipice Blaze from my Groudon, and unfortunately, like, it was still holding on. But anyway, we got it down. There we go, and let's see if we get a freaking shiny, or if it's even good or not. Let's see. Please. And unfortunately, not a shiny, but it is weather boosted, so very much a potential for this to actually have some decent or good IVs. Come on. Get in the ball. Let's go. And not in the ball yet. Let's give you a little Raz. Let's give you a little Raz. Calm you down. Come on. Get in the ball. And boom. In the ball. Let's go. And 574, not the greatest, not good whatsoever. We're gonna keep it around, and look like spotlight hour is here, and look at all the freaking Pokeballs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so spotlight hour is the Pokeballs. That is confirmed for sure. Let's see what we end up getting from the cluster we have around here. Looks like we got a Voltorb here. Found a Pokeball, another Pokeball. Oh my goodness. Okay, Voltorb. This is a very good way to speed run to actually get a bunch of Pokeballs and a bunch of other resources, which is nice. Another Voltorb, a whole bunch of Voltorbs. Let's see if we can find a shiny here. Another Voltorb, no shiny. We got a Fungus. Definitely gonna catch the Funguses for sure. Man, this is actually really awesome. This is an awesome spotlight hour. But yeah, let's catch that. Boom. Let's go. Delete that one real quick. Another Fungus. But yes, definitely have your star pieces together for the spotlight hour, because that's definitely going to be a really good grind for you. I don't know if there's really any like bonuses here with the star piece. It looks like I was getting close to 1,000 Stardust per Fungus, so that was nice. We just got a Great Ball, nice. And another Great Ball, that's awesome. But yeah, it looks like it was just a bunch of Voltorbs and a bunch of Pokeballs and 2 Funguses, so that's awesome. But yeah, let's get back into the park, and I'm about to go through this you know, this hour and actually see if I actually find anything crazy from this. And yeah, I'll let you guys know if I find anything crazy. This is actually pretty awesome. All right, you guys, so we are finally back home from the April 1st grind, and essentially I wasn't able to actually find any shinies from the actual April 1st event, but I did actually find a couple of shinies today, so it's still a pretty good win for today anyway. But let me showcase the shinies for you guys so you can actually see what I ended up getting. So literally at home, I actually ended up getting a Meowth, a shiny Meowth, which is freaking awesome. I actually needed one more Meowth to actually finish the set, so this is actually my second shiny Meowth, which is awesome. This one, a 3-star too, which, I mean, I can't complain on that. A shiny 3-star Meowth, that is awesome. And then as well, my prize possession, we freaking got a shiny Komala. I actually got this at work earlier in the day, which I'm actually surprised. Like, literally, like, out of all the spawns of Voltorb and Electrode and everything like that, and the Stunfisk, like, literally we got a shiny Komala and as well as a shiny freaking Meowth, which is insane. But this is a tiny shiny. I love seeing tiny shinies. This thing is freaking adorable. Look at this thing with the pink freaking wood. Let me know down in the comments if you think that Kamala is actually the wood piece or actually the koala that's actually attached to the wood piece, because it is kind of weird that the actual wood part is the only thing that actually changes color and not the actual koala that's actually hugged up on the wood. It's very strange. But anyway, very cute shiny. Love to see it. A tiny shiny, my first ever one. Love to see that. And then we also did get a Voltorb. We did get a Voltorb in the very beginning of the April Fool's Day event, which is awesome. So I did actually end up getting a shiny, just not during the event that I actually had just previous, but we actually did end up getting that shiny. So in total, 3 shinies today, which is awesome. And then we also, of course, got the 96% Ghastly, which is awesome. And then also too, we also I did a shadow raid as well, and this shadow Grimer is a freaking purified hundo. Let's go. Okay, so pretty good day all in all. And then for the April 1st event, just in general, we also got a whole bunch of Pokeballs. Like, if you actually look at this, like through my actual activities, you can see how much Pokeballs, like how many Pokeballs I was able to actually just find from this raid hour, or not raid hour, spotlight hour anyway. From this spotlight hour alone, I was able to grind so many freaking Pokeballs, and as well a good amount of dust as well, picking up the Amoonguses and as well as the Funguses. So that was also very nice. Now, of course, I don't think it was like double Stardust or anything like that, and not every Pokeball had a Fungus and a Amoongus in it. So essentially, you know, Stardust gains wasn't like tremendous or crazy, anything like that. But for that spotlight hour, it was very nice to actually get some Pokeballs back in my inventory, and as well getting that Stardust. But yeah, all in all, it was a pretty fun event. Just the fact that there was just a bunch of different Pokeballs out in the wild. You were able to recoup a lot of Pokeballs to, you know, gather back up your resources if you used a lot of Pokeballs in the last couple of days anyway. And as well, you're able to get some Stardust gains with the Fungus and as well as the Amoonguses out there. Pretty cool event, can't lie. But anyway, definitely let me know down in the comments if you actually found anything crazy yourself during this April Fool's Day event. I know this was a shorter video, but I at least wanted to showcase what exactly this April Fool's Day event was, because, you know, they didn't really tell us until April Fool's. But hey, here we are. Hopefully you had a great April Fool's Day yourself. Definitely, if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, alright? Peace out.